Consider the life of Job. He was a man who feared God and lived righteously before him. He had a large family, and he was one of the richest men in his area. And the Bible says that he prospered in everything that he did. In the first chapter of Job, we see that Satan challenged God that if he were to take everything away from Job, that Job would in turn curse God. But if you continue reading in the story of Job, you find that everything in his life was destroyed. He lost his children. He lost them because the house actually caved in. He lost his vast flocks, either because they were stolen or they were consumed by fire. And then he himself was stricken with boils over his entire body. Now, to add insult to injury, his closest friends and even his wife told him that he should curse God for what had happened.
In chapter 42, at the end of the story, we find that for everything Job went through, he remained faithful to God, and because of this, God blessed Job beyond measure. His fortunes were restored, he was given an abundance of livestock, and God blessed Job with more sons and daughters to carry out his inheritance. You really can't lose more than what Job lost. He went through every type of trial imaginable, losing his family, his career, not to mention sickness in his own body. Yet when everything around him fell apart, he refused to blame God. That's not to say that he didn't struggle with the loss. He at one point said that it would have been better if he was never born. However, God still had a plan. God's unending love is revealed in the latter years of Job's life.
And we've said this many times, that God is not the author of bad things that happen in our lives, period. However, bad things do happen, and we can either choose to blame God or we can choose to serve him despite hardships. And like Job, when we choose to follow God, his love will cover us, it will heal us, and it will renew us. So let's trust God when trials come, and may we not point fingers, but rather believe that his plan is greater for our lives. So we love you. We hope you're encouraged with that. And make sure and check out the scriptures at the end of the vlog today.